Why, good morning. Another beautiful day on the Oregon Coastal Trail, leaving the fabulous bunkhouse. I screwed up. I thought it was 20 miles from here to Rockaway Beach. Turns out it's 10. Booked the hotel. It's non-refundable. It's gonna be a real short day. It's gonna be kind of fun though. I'm gonna walk through where am I? Manzanita, hang a left at the beach, walk down the spit, take a boat ride, that'll be fun, and then walk down around the point to Rockaway Beach to where I'm going to stay for the night. So it's kind of turning out to be in hopping, which in Bonnie Henderson's book, it says some people can't in-hop all the way down. I don't see how that's possible unless you were doing like a 30-mile day or something. In the South, it's very scattered. Here, it's very rich in places to stay. So let's go get a coffee and something to eat in Manzanita. There's a mile walk back to the OCT. That's all right. Nice cool morning, usual cloudiness. That's okay, that's perfect hiking weather. All right, Manzanita. Well, it's a very sleepy town. To be the Manzanita Grocery and Deli, the Little Apple. So I got like a $13 sandwich at the deli. How does anybody afford to live here? Well, let's see what kind of day we got at the beach. Light wind, 68 degrees. All right, back on the trail. Heading that way. Boy, super calm ocean. Get wet. Don't shake. So almost up to where I have to turn inland to go to catch my boat. There's the North Jetty. So it looks like it's this sign here. That's where you head inland. We'll see. Looks good. Looking like it's the right path. Here's right at this little post. You take a right and head towards the creek, river. So out there is where the boats are. And I guess you have to just scramble down these rocks and walk on the beach. He said there's a pole with a yellow flag. So now look for a yellow flag across from the dock. At the yellow flag across from the marina. And lickety split, there he is. Hey, that was fun. So how to get back to the beach, it seems to be a bit of contention. Guess you can't walk through the RV park, they get real touchy about that. I don't know, the guy said that just to do something with railroad tracks, and I don't know. So it looks like if you just stick to this for like a quarter mile max, you can take a little road off to the beach. I'm not a railroad walker connoisseur, but the tracks don't look too well used. Lots of debris, lots of rotten ties. I don't think it's a very well used track. As I recall, it's just, the tracks are just used for some kind of like tourist sightseeing, you know, little one car kind of thing. Not the big, you know, oil coal tankers. When you bury wooden ties, that doesn't work out so well. There's this little stairway that goes down to a street. And this street is called Section Line Street, Line, and it goes right back to the beach. Brand new homes. Anybody who wants to live here, well, you don't have to do yard work. It's good. Very, very simple. No view though. Sorry. There's always a feeling of kind of, backpacker hiker bigotry. Is that we don't want those backpackers walking through our property. I've never seen backpackers that do long trails that weren't great people. Most of them are college graduates. Many are doctors and lawyers. I don't know. When you put a backpack on, you just become a target for, fear, I guess. I mean, when I walk into a store, I pull off my hoodie and I pull off my sunglasses. But you can still see the guy in the back of the counter getting scared. And if I walk into like a grocery store that's got carts, I'll take my backpack off and put it in the cart. That always seems to, I don't know, make people feel more comfortable. Back at the beach. Boy, this place has massive driftwood. Amazing. Tons and tons of driftwood. South Jetty. All right, I'm gonna go up that way to Rockaway Beach. Classic example of people reacting badly to backpackers is, say a bunch of backpackers go into Pizza Hut and the waiter or such goes, oh, they're backpackers, they won't tip. So the waiter never comes to the table, and when he does, he's got a terrible attitude. So the backpackers go, well, we're not going to tip him. And it goes on and on and on. Sometimes there's this odd mist over the beach. Very pretty. Some beaches have just hundreds of people, and some beaches I'm just alone. I got a creek coming up here. Yeah, it looks pretty good size. Trying to see a little thin spot I can hop. Nothing jumps out at me. Maybe this bird is standing right where I want to be. Excuse me. Maybe I can pole vault that. Oh, some nice people have put a couple logs. That'll work. Looks like I'm coming up on another creek. As usual, there's not much water in these creeks, but just enough to get your shoes wet. A couple logs, that's easy. That's where having trekking poles is so nice. Coming up on my place where I'm going to stay tonight. So I should probably go up to the street at this point. It's like I say, I screwed up. I could have sworn it said 20 miles to here. Nope. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give me my money back within a couple hours of check-in time. Because it'd be much easier to walk down to Garibaldi where the ferry dock is. So now I got to get up at like 5 a.m. walking to get down to Garibaldi, which is 5 miles in the morning, because they leave when the tide is at maximum, which is at 8 o'clock. So they want you to be there at 7:30, and here we are. So I'm at 118, there you go. So how did I pick this place? Well, cheapest place in town. Oh, it's not that bad. Look at that. It's just sanitized for your protection. Ooh. Hey, look at that. It's got an ocean view. It's pretty good for the price. Fridge, microwave, nice. So let's see if this guy has clam chowder. Well, that looks pretty good, huh? Nice spot to have clam chowder from. See, way out there, that's the road I walked in to go into Manzanita with the great views. Just out walking around town. Looks like the fabled train is coming. To check that out. The Lions Club bingo. Talk to the mayor. We got your seagulls right here. Well, go check it out. Lots of stuff. Boy, look at that. If you've ever seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks or Zoltar. That's a lot of stuff. Like 10 minutes later, the train still isn't here. Gotta be the world's slowest train. It looks like those engines that I used to have on my toy train set. That's a slow-moving train. Catching up. So back at my hotel room, beautiful. I don't think I've ever had a hotel room with it that's right on the beach. So it's the first time in 68 years. So, gonna get up at 5 a.m. and beat feet down to Garibaldi. Can't miss that tide. I always think of the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks, where he's talking about the tides, and he says, well, you never can tell what the tide's gonna bring the next day. Nope, never can tell. So join me then.